On August 24, 2017, an unknown book by an unknown author from an unknown publisher secured the top ranking on the New York Times Young Adult Hardcover Bestseller list. However, it was later revealed by fans and readers within the YA community that it wasn't because a lot of people were reading the book. The mentioned book bought its way onto the list, with the publisher and author strategically manipulating the sales record. Are you curious to know the name of the book? I'm sure you are. But let's first dive into this whole drama surrounding the bestseller, what it means, and how does a book get this title. Let's talk about it.
A bestseller is typically defined as a book that sells an exceptional number of copies within a given period of time. The number of copies needed to be sold varies widely depending on the list and market conditions. Generally, selling 5,000 to 10,000 copies can put a book in contention for the major bestseller lists like New York Times. However, this number can fluctuate based on the time of the year, competition, and the specific criteria of each bestseller list. Some of the most recognized bestseller lists include the New York Times Best Sellers. Renowned for its rigorous selection criteria, is based on data from selected retailers. Amazon Best Sellers. Amazon has its own bestseller lists which are based on sales on their platform. USA Today Best-Selling Books. This list is compiled by tracking sales data from a network of bookstores across the United States. Publishers Weekly Bestsellers. This list focuses on sales figures from a wide range of publishers, providing a comprehensive overview of popular titles. Each list uses a different methodology, but they all hold immense power in shaping what readers buy. The bestseller label doesn't always guarantee quality. It just guarantees a lot of people thought it was a good idea to buy it. The New York Times Bestseller list. Everyone knows about it. Established in 1931, it has become one of the most prestigious and well-known bestseller lists of the world. The New York Times uses a proprietary method that includes data from a sample of independent bookstores, national chains, and online sales, but the exact criteria remains confidential. The list has categories for fiction, non-fiction, children's books, and more, and landing a spot here can make or break an author's career. In 2017, author Lenny Saru's novel Handbook of Mortals made a grand, mysterious entrance onto the New York Times bestseller list. No small feat for a book that, let's be honest, no one had heard of. The book had 0 reviews, no social media buzz, and yet there it was, sitting pretty at the top. Naturally, the book community smelled something fishy, and it wasn't the plot of the novel. The peak of controversy came when The Hate You Give by Andy Thomas, a genuine hit, was pushed down to second place to make room for Saron's sudden bestseller. When confronted, Saron claimed that it was all just a misunderstanding that her book was that popular. Meanwhile, bookstore records showed that thousands of copies were mysteriously on order but not in stock anywhere. Phil Stamper, a YA author, looked into the matter more deeply, and it turned out that Saron's team was reportedly placing bulk orders through the bookstores that New York Times monitors to inflate the book's ranking. A creative marketing strategy, or as we call it in the biz, cheating. It's like winning a marathon by taking an Uber to the finish line. It was a deliberate attempt to deceive both the industry and the readers. Saron's ultimate goal was to use the bestseller title to attract investors for a film adaptation. Once the scam was exposed, the book was removed from the list, and The Hate You Give reclaimed its rightful position at number 1. The scandal left many questioning the integrity of the bestseller lists and how easily they can be manipulated.